Okay, so today I'm going to give you a quick tip on how to take basic naan bites and turn them into something spectacular. So I just bought these at like Sam's Club, and I want to tell you what, this is perfect. We're having chili tonight. I made some homemade bread, and I'm going to throw these little naan breads seasoned up with some garlic and a little bit of Parmesan cheese to kind of kick it up a notch. So all I did was, here's what the steps are. I got my brush. I have my olive oil, as you can see. Here's my olive oil. And I just took and I put some little, I put a little bit of olive oil on each one. And then, this is just a quick tip, then what I did was use some garlic salt. Now, you know, you can rub this with fresh garlic if you would choose, but fresh garlic is great, but for this particular quick night meal, I have some company coming over, and I want to make sure that I have something a little extra special. I sprinkled garlic salt, and then what I do is I go to the store, and of course, you know, go into the deli section. You know, get good cheese if you're going to use it as a main item. You know, if you're going to mix it into something, maybe it doesn't have to be as good, but it's going to be the star of this naan bread. So what I'm going to do is just take some of this cheese, and you know, I've already brushed all of the naan bread with the olive oil. Now, if you don't like olive oil, feel free to use butter. And also feel free to put some roasted tomatoes on this pan as well. And that would be just amazing right on top, which is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to roast a few of those. I'm just going to coat them in some olive oil. And you know, this is just a little something extra special. So again, I put some olive oil on these, a little bit of garlic salt. And for this, I'm just using some Bartoli Parmesan cheese. I actually love cheese. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get these. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to put some of these little babies in here. Now, these are called flavor bombs. If you haven't seen these, we got these at our local Sam's Club, and flavor bombs are very sweet. And they're actually going to go really good with these. So all I'm going to do is give them a quick rinse. Toss them in some olive oil. Now, I also have frozen basil in the freezer, and it's great for those nights when, you know, you're trying to make a quick sauce out of some tomato paste, olive oil, and basil. But for this particular situation, I'm just going to put these right in here. Now, these are only going to be in the oven. I'm putting them on 375, and I'm going to put them in there for about 15 minutes. They're not going to need any more time than that. But again, naan bread, olive oil, Parmesan cheese, some roasted tomatoes, and we used cherry bombs, and my brush. So listen, very simple. Preheat your oven to 375. Put this in there. I've got homemade bread in there now, and the last 15 minutes of my bread, I'm going to throw this in there, and then these little babies are going to taste amazing. Just a quick tip. Enjoy your weekend. Hi. So, as you saw today, what I did was I just made some naan bread, and I put some olive oil on it and a little bit of garlic salt, and then I threw some the little flavor bombs, those little cherry tomatoes that are so yummy, and just rolled them in some olive oil and sprinkled them with some of the garlic salt. Now, you could use fresh garlic, and you could use parsley from your pantry, but that's what I had. And then I've also made it to where I just rub it with fresh garlic. I put olive oil on there and then I rub some fresh garlic on it with a little bit of salt and pepper, and then top it with cheese. But on this particular recipe, you saw that I used some shredded Parmesan cheese. And you know, don't use the fake stuff. Use the good Parmesan cheese if you're going to make some naan bread bites. I happen to be having chili, and I made some homemade bread, and I made a round loaf today. Of course, I didn't show you that. And I also made chili, but I have some friends coming over, and this was just a quick hack on what to do with naan bread and how to make it a little better, turn it up a notch. So as soon as it comes out of the oven, I'm going to take a picture and show you what it looks like. Thanks, guys, for watching. Hey, have a great weekend, and don't be too serious.